Yo, what's up, world? APW Sports signing in for another video. Now, the title is self-explanatory. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 teams that will improve in the 2019 NFL season. No, the Bears won't be one of the teams, even though I think we're going to improve, but I'm going to exclude them from this list. So without further ado, let's dive into it.
I'm striving to get rich. That's why I almost went 2 years without buying shoes and fits. Things change now. My mom hearing me with my music and she look a little proud.
Coming in at number 5 on this list, we have the New York Jets. The Jets were an abysmal 4-12 last season, but they made a huge overhaul, not only coaching staff, but also roster-wise. They fired Todd Bowles and hired offensive-minded Adam Gase to become the new head coach. And I think that move will only help to improve second-year quarterback Sam Darnold's game. To also help Adam Gase and Darnold on the offensive side of the ball, the Jets made 2 big free agency moves. One, the signing of disgruntled running back Le'Veon Bell to help in the backfield and wide receiver wise. And number 2, they were able to snag Jamison Crowder from the Washington Redskins to help improve the wide receiver core that is really young. Along with those 2 skill position moves, they signed Kelechi Osemele, I hope I got the pronunciation right, to improve the offensive line to help better protect Sam Darnold and also help within the running game. On the defensive side of the ball, they drafted Quinnen Williams, the defensive tackle from Alabama in the first round, who I think honestly was the best player in the draft. And they also signed middle linebacker C.J. Mosley to a big-time deal to help with their defensive woes. They already have Leonard Williams on the inside, and to add Quinnen Williams to that is only going to strengthen their defensive line. Also in free agency, they signed corner Brian Poole to help with the secondary woes. And then to pair with that, you have one of the best safeties in the NFL in young Jamal Adams creating havoc in the back half of your secondary. This Jets team will improve from their 4-12 record last year to be contenders in the AFC East. Now, this will not take down the reigning defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots in the division, but this will help them leap over the Bills and Dolphins and possibly have them be potential playoff contenders in this upcoming 2019 season. Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers were also another 4-12 team last season, but I think a lot of their 4-12 struggles were due to injury. They not only lost quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo in week 3, they also lost Jerick McKinnon at the running back position along with Matt Breida. They had injuries to Pierre Garçon and also injuries to Dante Pettis at the wide receiver position, along with Jimmy Ward on the defensive side of the ball. When you pair a lot of injuries with a team that's on the rise, they're going to take a fall during that prospective season. The 49ers also improved their roster with good drafting and also good free agency. One of their free agent moves was to snag Quan Alexander at the middle linebacker position from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They also acquired from the Kansas City Chiefs defensive end Dee Ford. They also added David Mayo from the Carolina Panthers and also corner Jason Verrett to help on the defensive side of the ball. They also signed running back Tevin Coleman to help with the running back woes. And also, they've signed Jordan Matthews at the wide receiver position. So the 49ers have made a lot of moves in free agency, along with drafting Nick Bosa from the Ohio State University to help on the defensive side of the ball, along with the aforementioned Dee Ford, DeForest Buckner, and Richard Sherman on the defense, along with Quan Alexander. This 49ers team was supposed to be one of the contenders for a playoff spot last season, but the injuries really killed that. And this season, along with a lot of key moves, the 49ers have what it takes to contend for that second spot in the NFC West. Now, it won't be enough to dethrone the Los Angeles Rams, but this 49er team is very, very sneaky and can compete for a playoff spot in the NFC. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jacksonville Jaguars last season finished 5-11 after a 2017 AFC Championship game appearance. Now, I think the main reason for the Jacksonville Jaguars slide last year was one particular reason: quarterback play. Bad from Blake Bortles and also bad from Cody Kessler. Well, they addressed that this offseason by releasing Blake Bortles and signing Super Bowl 52 MVP Nick Foles. That is going to be a huge, huge improvement over Blake Bortles. Now, this defense was top 5, top 10 last season, and you still have your main core pieces such as A.J. Bouye, Calais Campbell, Jalen Ramsey, Nadik Ngakoue up front, along with Calais Campbell, and you also have Telvin Smith. Now, they did lose Malik Jackson, but I really don't think it's going to make that much of an impact on their defense. So the Jaguars, with just the better quarterback play, and also they can have the pound the rock attack with running back Leonard Fournette in the backfield, this Jaguars team is going to recapture some of that 2017 magic and help compete in the AFC South, if not win the AFC South, which I think is a very competitive division. But the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to go back to that top tier status level just based solely off better quarterback play from Nick Foles. Coming in at number 2 on this list is the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons finished 7-9 last season. They were one of the teams that were expected to compete for a Super Bowl, but they lost a lot during the season, losing 7 starters to the injury reserve, stumbling to a 1-4 start last season. Those injuries included Ricardo Allen, Devontae Freeman, Keanu Neal, Deion Jones, and Ito Smith, who were big parts of this Atlanta Falcons team. Now, some are going to say, Atlanta didn't do a lot this free agency. Atlanta didn't draft a lot this year. But I think the Atlanta Falcons are going to rise just solely based off health alone. Now, if they would have had all of their key components healthy last season, this would have easily been a playoff team and finishing right behind New Orleans for second in the NFC South. Now, they did lose Tevin Campbell to the aforementioned 49ers, but you still have Devontae Freeman, one of the good running backs in this league in the backfield. You pair him with the wide receiving core of Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, and Mohamed Sanu to pair with Matt Ryan, who is still one of the top tier quarterbacks in this league. You have a defense with Vic Beasley, Bruce Irvin, and Grady Jarrett in the middle to pair with Keanu Neal, Desmond Trufant. On the defense, this Falcons team has the chance to be a Super Bowl contender this year, barring health. And the number 1 team on this list is the Cleveland Browns. Now, this Cleveland Browns team went from an 0-16 team in 2017 to a team that finished 7-8-1 in the 2018 season. In this 2019 season, the Browns will overlap that 7-win season from last year. They've acquired Odell Beckham Jr. They've acquired Kareem Hunt to an already improving offense under second-year quarterback Baker Mayfield. The offense features Jarvis Landry at the receiver position, Nick Chubb at running back, David Njoku at the tight end position. This Cleveland Browns offense has potential to be top 10, if not top 5 offense coming into the 2019 season. Then on the defensive side of the ball, you have Myles Garrett, who is panning out to be one of the top edge rushers in the league. Then you have Denzel Ward from the Ohio State University at the cornerback position, playing an absolute good football. With that, you add Sheldon Richardson in free agency. You add Olivier Vernon. You already have Demarius Randall in your defensive backfield. This Browns team is going to be a very, very scary team. And this team has the potential to win the AFC North next season. The Browns are going to be one of the most exciting teams to watch, not only just the most improved team. The Browns are going to be a very, very interesting watch. Now, the move that is the best thing that the Browns have ever did was firing Hugh Jackson, and now you have Freddie Kitchens as your head coach. A coach who has very, very familiarity with quarterback Baker Mayfield and his ability. He was there last season, and he's also just going to be a big asset to a Browns team that is young but has very high expectations. I really think Freddie Kitchens can help improve this Browns team to AFC North Division champions. Now that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys disagree or agree with any of the teams on this list, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really want to know what you guys think about the list, and also, who did I forget on this list? Who do you think is going to improve as well this season? And be sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, share the video, and if you're a first-time watcher of APW Sports, be sure to click that subscribe button and also click the notification bell to be notified of when I post a new video. I am APW Sports signing out. Peace out.
I wanna say thank you to my mom and my daddy for making love the night that you had me. Wanna thank my friends, my sister, and my brother.